Hi, and welcome to this video where we'll discuss how camouflage gumleaf grasshoppers can help us understand the costs of climate change and habitat destruction for cryptic species. Now, although this seems complex, we're going to talk about it in a very simple style that'll be easy to understand. So you may be asking yourself, what is camouflage? And it's basically where any organism, such as this gumleaf grasshopper, matches its surroundings, which is leaf litter, and it makes it harder for potential predators to spot, and therefore it aids in its survival and increases its fitness. If for any reason these grasshoppers weren't able to blend so efficiently into their environment, they would have a decrease in fitness as the predators around them would be able to spot them and eat them more easily. Many natural habitats and environments all over the world are currently at risk due to habitat destruction through things such as deforestation and logging, or from more natural processes such as global warming, which sees an increase in temperature due to excess amounts of carbon dioxide being put into the atmosphere, which is mainly due to fossil fuel burning. So how does this all relate to grasshoppers, you might ask? Well, this is what the experiment will entail. Grasshoppers will be subject to 4 treatments. So as you can see here, we have 4 treatments. So this is our control treatment where we have a brown grasshopper in its normal leaf litter background. We have a painted green grasshopper in a leaf litter background. We have a normal brown grasshopper in a grassy background, which is green. And we have a grasshopper painted green in a green background. We will then introduce these grasshoppers to a predator, which is this noisy miner, and it's a native predator found in most of Australia. So what we have is we have the procedural control here and our control, where both grasshoppers blend in quite well to their environments. Even though this one is painted, it still blends in quite well. So the noisy miner won't be able to see it as quickly, or even if at all. And these grasshoppers will have a higher rate of survival compared to others. So these are our now unfortunate grasshoppers because they'll most likely be eaten, as our noisy miner will be able to easily spot it. So our gumleaf grasshopper is in a grassy environment, which is unlike its usual leaf litter environment, so you can see it doesn't blend in as well. Now, our gumleaf grasshopper here, although it's in its normal environment, it's been painted bright green, so it'll be easily seen by the noisy miner too, and it will be eaten. What this experiment will go to show is that if a cryptic species is displaced from its current environment for whatever reason, then it will not be able to survive well, and therefore it will have a reduced fitness. To put this all into perspective, we should consider the case of the Arctic fox. The beautifully white-furred Arctic fox lives in the Arctic tundra of the North Pole. However, the current snowy white environment of the North Pole is actually under threat due to global warming and may in fact become boreal forest. This boreal forest landscape is lush and green and is quite different to the white landscape that the Arctic fox is used to. When placed in the boreal forest environment, the Arctic fox can be seen very easily and its camouflage is of no use. This makes it very easily spotted by its predator and competitor, the red fox. This is an issue because if the Arctic fox keeps being predated upon and outcompeted by red foxes, it could eventually end in such a big population decline that it will eventually become threatened. So as you can see, from such a small and simple experiment using grasshoppers, it can relate to things such as Arctic foxes or polar bears or anything from any part of the world that utilizes camouflage as a way to survive.